Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, today I will tell you about do you know we are coming out from under maritime law. This article was written in November 13 in 2020 by Marilyn Williams. Okay, do you know we are coming out from under maritime law? Did you even know that we were under such a law? Well, the laws that have been governing our lands are corrupt and evil. They are not for the people, but to service the elite, the cabal, the New World Order, one world government. You can read about maritime law from Britannica.com. The head of this piece, the 13 families who were ultimately in control of the whole world, since have been arrested, were gathered in Venice or more preciously the Republic of Venice. This is an island city which operated under the law of the sea. But what is this about the gold free? Okay, these flags above are what we are accustomed to, the ones our good men and women in the past fought and died for. And then, why do the ones above have a gold fraying around the edges? It's symbolism. Okay, what does it mean? Okay, the gold fraying represent historically that we are at war. Well, I certainly have to say we are genuinely at war at the moment and have been for the past 4 years. It's a war between good and evil. A war between those that stand up for the good of the people versus the deep state, the cabal. While most don't realize it, we are currently in the Third World War. It's a war that's greater and more far-reaching than any previous war. So strange, really, for most. Life continues relatively as normal. But behind the scenes, it's very, very real. A gold frame symbolizes that we are under maritime law, which is admiralty law, the law of the sea. You just have to do a Google search to find the flags of other nations all framed with gold. They hang in our government building and courtrooms. So what is the significance of this? Admiralty law is no nation, is no constitution. When you step into a courtroom that displays a gold framed flag, it means that you have stepped into a place that contains no constitutional law. No common law of the land, no civil law, and no statute law. It is there as a warning sign. You are guilty and must prove that you are not. Well, here are two things. Here are two images. The one to the right shows Pitti speaking at a rally when he was campaigning before being elected as president. You will notice that all the flags behind him are gold framed. In fact, whenever you see the flag portrayed behind him in the manner, they all contain the fringe. To the left is an image of him in the same situation but taken since the current elections. Guess what? There were no gold rings around the flags. He was relaying a message to us. So, what is the true significance of this? Donald Trump is a very clever man and is big on symbology so much so that many call it Trumpology. An astute person would have noticed that the fringe were no longer on the flags behind him. This means we are already moving into Nesara or Ksara. America will no longer be under Admiralty law as it will be for the entire world. When Petty explained many times that he was going to be cleaning out the swept, no one of us had any idea of what he really meant. But he can see it so clearly now. We just had no idea of how big the swamp was. That it was worldwide. This war has been carried on using stealth, undercover sting operations. Quietly, they have been rounding up all those involved in acts regarding children, drug lords, human trafficking, voting fraud, etc., etc. They will all be brought to account. There will be a moving away from the Admiralty law, the law of the sea, back to the common law, constitutional law. Unemployed police. All the people such as the governors, the prime minister and government officials worldwide will no longer have a job. They were all employed under the old system, the law of the sea, maritime law. But once common law comes back, they are no longer employed. The system trained. The system represents part of the swamp that President Trump fought to train and train it. He has, along with Hollywood, or closed down, the Vatican closed down, Buckingham Palace boarded up, and all evil governments around the world. This includes countless CEOs and all those in position that run our individual countries. Capitulation and arrest. We have to realize and understand all governments around the world have capitulated, surrendered to President Trump. In other words, he was able to go to them and show dossiers of evidence against them, most of which were involved in child and human trafficking together with the sex and drug trades. They had to surrender and many were arrested. If they were found to be involved in these things, they were to be executed. If they agreed to help the good guys, the white hats, they were allowed to remain alive to facilitate their job. I'm not sure exactly who has been executed and who hasn't or who have been taken. This information hasn't really been officially released yet. It is due to come out over the coming weeks and or months. I have seen some leaked information of who is on the list, and it fair took my breath away. We need to wait and see. Many can still be seen going about their business, but once again, we have to realize that many high-profile people have a number of body doubles. Some potentially are clones, I've been led to believe. That would explain a lot of crazy action we have seen going on. It's sometimes very hard to tell the difference one way or another. Goodbye maritime law, hello Nesara or Ksara. Nesara or Ksara requires that all government have to step down and re-elections have to take place within a 120-day period after the inception of it. What is happening in America is soon to happen across the world. Nesara takes care of America under Donald Trump while Ksara is worldwide. Nesara is National Economic Security and Recovery Act, and Ksara is Global Economic Security and Recovery Act. No one can say that Nesara or Ksara will be exactly as we've been told, but it does give us a good idea of what is to come. Arrest and re-election. With the use of the quantum voting system, together with all the rest of the information they have on the grouped elections, they have more than sufficient to take the evil men and women out. Having said that, what do I see as ahead? Many arrests taking place first while they take all the evidence to the court. And then within I have a distinct feeling that this will lead into Nasara or Kasara being released, which will then require a new election within 120 days. And then I may be wrong easily enough, but the writing is on the wall. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this channel. See you in the next video, and bye bye.